Hello and welcome to Salubrious Skin with Dr Irene. Now, today I want to talk about the formulation that is required in creating various skincare products, because there are a lot of skincare brands out there, and I almost on a daily basis would receive some correspondence around questions in regards to what people are hearing through advertising or Facebook ads or on TV or whatever it is. People will email me and go, this is what I've heard, really not sure whether it's something that's credible. Is it true? Is it false and misleading? What's going on? So I thought it'd be a good idea to do a podcast on various questions that I often get that really encompass the formulation of skincare products. So, and obviously, as you can understand, there's a lot of questions around the use of preservatives. Is it necessary? What type of preservatives are beneficial? Which ones are harmful? What to look out for, and all that sort of thing. So I thought it'd be a good idea to touch on this, because it's something that, you know, often companies can be misleading by the information that they don't include in their advertising. So they might have a headline saying 100% organic extracts, and you know, it's impossible to not have a preservative in an extract. An extract is in a water-based solution. So, you know, it does need some form of preservation. However, you can extract actives with alcohol as well. So sometimes there's alcohol present, which some people don't like the use of alcohol because they might feel it dries up their skin. Now, if you're just using a straight extract that is in alcohol, then you may find that the skin gets dry. However, when you manufacture it into a cream or a serum, heating up that extract can actually burn off the alcohol. So all those sorts of things, you know, each of us don't necessarily know about, and what the information that is left out is what's really important to know about. So since we've launched our skincare in 2010, I often will hear a lot of people having various opinions about the relevance of skincare, whether it's even important to use, whether we can just simply use an oil, whether it's important to cleanse, whether it's important to mask our skin. And, you know, at the end of the day, our skin requires a little bit of everything, because all these various elements have a different function, and each function works to improve the health of our skin. So when we're cleansing, we're getting rid of the impurities our skin has come into contact with during the day. When we're masking, we're taking the dead surface skin cells off. They can build up over a period of time. So by taking those dead surface skin cells off, you are allowing other ingredients in your creams and serums to enter deeper into the skin, as opposed to prior masking, when you have this little barrier that forms. So it won't necessarily allow all the actives to get in there. You know, can I just use an oil to hydrate my skin? And using single ingredients is not something that I necessarily agree with. And that comes from my education in Chinese medicine. You know, when we're studying all these areas of medicine in our degree, we have, you know, pediatrics, we've got gynecology, dermatology, we've got internal medicine, all these sort of different areas of health that we learn about. And each area requires us to understand the manifestation of disease and the treatment of the disease that presents, as well as symptoms and syndromes. And in all our treatment protocols, we have formulations. And the reason why we're not simply giving a single herb out to a patient and we are giving a formulation out is because formulations work better to heal the body. So if someone has bloating, Now we have a herb called Chenpi, which is basically orange peel, which is great to alleviate bloating. But why is that bloating presenting? Where is it coming from? And what do we need to do to rectify that for the long term? Simply taking an orange pill that will make you feel better, will help you digest your food, is not the answer. We need to holistically look at what the manifestation is and treat that accordingly. So when it comes to topical products, there's absolutely nothing different for that. You still need to look at what is happening to the body, especially when you're treating skin topically with herbal medicine. You still follow the basic principles of herbal medicine. So just because it's topical doesn't mean it's any different. The same formulations are used topically as they will be used internally. And the reason for that is because, let's just say for sensitive skin has got damaged skin barrier. It has low levels, or it's dehydrated. It is hyperlipidic layer is less than 10%. And all these factors are involved in creating sensitive skin. So simply just having, say, coconut oil, which is great for sensitive skin, or an extract. Gosh, we've got so many extracts that are beneficial for sensitive skin, but just simply taking one extract is not the solution. We need a formulation that will encompass the problem and deal with the issue at hand so that we have that long-term resolution. And it's not about just simply making your skin look nice for a short period of time. It's about that long-term resolution, increasing the health of your skin, making your body less sensitive to various elements, whether it's external elements, whether it's topical things that you put on your skin, whatever it may be. We want our skin to be healthy. And sensitive skin is just indicative of a damaged skin barrier. And when the skin is sensitive, that means various elements can enter into the bloodstream a lot easier, and initiate a reactive response. And the skin has huge amounts of functions in protecting our body from various nasty elements. So whether it's toxic fumes in the environment, whether it's coming into contact with pus, you squeeze a pimple on your face. If you didn't have skin there, that pus would be entering straight into your bloodstream. You would literally having those microbes entering your bloodstream. So the skin is essential for it to be healthy and intact. And sensitive skin is indicating that the skin is not healthy. So first things first, I always encourage people to not think that solutions are simply just taking one ingredient and that's it. There's a thought process behind the formulation that exists. And for instance, our Pure Delicacy range that is formulated for people with sensitive skin, we are restoring the hyperlipidic layer in the epidermis. We are reducing inflammation in the skin. We are moisturizing dryness. We are repairing the damaged skin barrier, and we are also nourishing the skin, so hydrating it and nourishing it so it can be rejuvenated and regenerative as well, because our skin's always regenerating, and so we're encouraging that natural regeneration process. So we're working with nature. We're not simply imposing an unnatural situation where we're encouraging the natural healing process our skin has through these herbal medicines. Now, one thing that's important to understand with preservatives, I want to touch on that because preservatives get a very bad name, but at the end of the day, everything we come into contact, whether it's food, whether it's products, they need some preservation, especially if there's any water in the product. If there's any water, then you need to have some preservative in it, because water grows microbes. Water will grow bacteria, fungi, various microbes in any medium that it's in. So an extract, say for instance, there's a lot of information around companies stating that they use 100% extracts. Now, it's impossible to have 100% extract. you know, unless you've got the actual tree in your jar, which again, that's going to go rotten after a period of time as well, because it's a living thing. You know, a tree is a living thing. No water to it, will die after a period of time. So when herbal active ingredients are extracted from a plant or a herb, there is a process that is required for that to happen. And you can use various ways. One way is through alcohol. Another way is through just submerging it into water and all various elements. In Chinese medicine, we boil the herbs, especially some of the like the twigs and the bark. They require a lot more boiling than, say, leaves, peppermint leaves, or things that are more delicate. They might require only 2 minutes of boiling. Something else might require an hour of boiling. So in Chinese medicine, we extract the actives through heating, boiling the plant. So whatever the mechanism is involved, you are going to be left with a water-based solution. And a lot of these extracts are also mixed with glycerin or other ingredients to create a liquid extract. And when we have a liquid extract, so as you know, plants aren't liquid, they're solid. So if we've got a tree that we've extracted the actives out of that tree and it's gone into a liquid, then we need some preservation in that, otherwise it's going to go off. And then there's more problems for you. If you are using a product that's infested with microbes on your skin, you are going to have more issues. You're going to get more redness. You can cause a huge array of issues. So it's not something that you want. Now, on the flip side, you know, we're at a time now that there is a lot of natural preservatives, and, you know, there are loads of them that are not harmful for the skin, that will preserve the product without causing any untoward reaction to your skin. And I'm someone who reacts very easily. I, you know, would react to something that 99.9% of the population wouldn't react to. So I understand the concerns around reactivity to products, but the important thing is to obviously keep looking, understanding the company's framework as to why they've manufactured these products, who's manufacturing it, why are they manufacturing it, who is their customer. Is it someone with skin problems? Is it a young person? Is it an older person? You know, obviously our philosophy and our ethos is really around skin conditions, because that's my experience, my personal experience. It's been my clinical experience treating a lot of patients with skin problems. So our formulations are really centered around skin concerns. So acne, sensitive skin. I obviously have a mature skin range, the Pearl Brilliance. You know, doing a lot of cosmetic acupuncture in clinic, obviously I'm requiring to have a range that helps with anti-aging. So we've got that as well. And eczema and psoriasis. So that's what the basis of our skincare is. It's really focused on, you know, healing the skin topically with the products, and then obviously we follow through with the treatments in clinic. So when it comes to understanding information that you are hearing about or watching, it's very important to not be influenced by the influencers. You know, I know it's a day and age that we are highly influenced by, you know, our social media and what people are doing, and wanting to keep up with the Joneses. And if this person's doing this and it's working, then I want to give it a try. But it's important to really look at what the ingredients are. You know, I've come across a lot of different products out there, and first thing I do is go on their website and look at what the ingredients are. If there's an ingredient that I don't know, I simply just Google it and find out what it is, because obviously for the standard for labeling needs to be in the international names, the INCI name. So sometimes there might be a word that you don't understand. It might be a you know, healthy, natural ingredient. It's nothing untoward. It just has to be stated in a certain way because of those sort of standards that we need to adhere to. So the other thing I really wanted to mention about this is that no, by no means am I disrespecting any other brand. It's just that a lot of times things can be confusing when hearing the marketing behind a product, and when we don't necessarily know what we're getting, we're just simply listening to the information or the headlines or whatever it is. There is always the information in between that's missing. So it's great that a lot of you are asking questions. Feel free to keep asking me questions. I really enjoy getting those emails and messages through Facebook, because I think it's really important to, question various things. It's important to question what we're using and where things are coming from and how they're manufactured and all those processes. So if you have any questions, let me know. That's all I really want to talk about today, really understanding that it's important to identify the information that is not mentioned, understanding that anything that contains water, it will need a preservative. Actually, I forgot to mention that oil-based products do not need any preservative. Oil does not grow microbes. However, oil does go rancid. So oils do still go off. They still have an expiration date. However, they don't grow mold. They just go rancid. They smell different. They might smell very odd or have a difference in smell. They don't harm you, but it's just that they don't necessarily go off with growing microbes. They just go off with the smell and you wouldn't use a product that had rancid oils in it. You would say it's obviously gone by its use by date. And the other thing with use by dates, the longer we have with use by dates, then the stronger the preservatives have to be. And that's when we go into the world of parabens. A lot of us are aware of parabens and we don't necessarily want to use it on our skin. But when we've got a shelf life of 3 years or even 2 years, we need to have something that's a lot more durable to prevent the growth and then of any microbes in our skincare. So really the take-home message is, if you want healthy looking skin, which we all do, obviously we all want to be feeling healthy and looking healthy, the important thing is to cleanse your skin every day, mask 2 to 3 times a week, you hydrate and nourish the skin with a nice moisturizer. And, of course, extracts are beautiful to use. Serums are really nice. They're light. I use my serum before my cream. So I'll cleanse my skin. I actually do it in the shower most of the times. Cleanse my skin, put my spray, put the spritzer on, and then put the serum on. I've been using our Drops of Youth for a while now. And then using the cream, the day cream or the night cream, depending on how my skin's feeling. And pretty much being consistent with that. And masking, it's really important to mask. And, on occasion, it's really nice to have a professional facial done as well. Facials are, professional facials are something that really encourages deep cleansing in the skin. We might be very rushed in when we do it. We quickly cleanse our face, quickly mask, quickly put a serum. The massaging process of applying product on your skin is actually very therapeutic. Not only is it very soothing and relaxing, but it's actually encouraging blood to the area and helping with draining fluid retention around the face, helping with lifting and sculpting the face. So having a professional facial is great once a month. If you can do it more often, great. But if you can do it once a month, it is really nice. You can clean the pores a little bit deeper. If there's any little white heads or black heads around, they can extract them and then, put some treatment serum on that. So giving yourself a little treat of a professional facial is a really nice way of encouraging healthier rejuvenation of your skin too. So that's it for me today. I hope you've enjoyed another episode of Salubrious Skin with Dr Irene. Be sure to leave your comments below And if you have any questions, you can email me at info@salubre.com.au. We have new products, new formulations coming up in the new year. We're working with our chemists closely to, really fine tune our range and get things even better, even more effective. Specifically, our anti-aging range, we've really taken that up a notch. Our skin brightening serum and our masks as well. Really making sure that we get the most out of our products and getting the newest ingredients, the healthiest products, and the nicest herbal botanical extracts on the market. So stay tuned for any updates. Gradually they'll be coming along. We've relaunched our Salubrious teas, which are 100% organic herbal teas in tea bags. Look out for our next episode on the benefits of herbal teas, and I'll go through all our teas in that and showcase what each of them are doing and which one might be best for you to use to help you in improving your state of wellness. So bye for now, and I'll see you on the next episode of Salubrious Skin with Dr. Irene. Bye for now.